And now it's time for the Roundtable. Good evening and welcome to the Roundtable. On tonight's broadcast, David Washington and the gang will be talking to you about the life and memories of two American idols. Jeff Kaye, announcer, and pianist of jazz and musician, Mr. David Brubeck. We have our email address below in the bottom of our screen tonight. Please send us an email after you heard this program. And now your host, the founder of DJ Wash 5, David Washington. Thank you. Hello folks, I'm David Washington. Welcome to the Roundtable. And tonight, for the next 15 to 20 minutes, we'll be talking to you about the life and memories of two incredible people. Mr. Martin Jeff Krimsky, also known as Jeff Kaye, and Dave Brubeck, a jazz pianist who would have been 92 years old tonight. But first we have a little weather update, and while we do that, here is meteorologist David Roxborough to tell us about tonight's temperatures, highs and lows, and what's happening in the Delaware Valley. David Roxborough, take it away, please.
Thank you, David. This is David Roxborough, your meteorologist on KDJW AM 1040. Tonight in Philadelphia, clear and cool with a low about 34 degrees. Tomorrow, sunny with a few clouds, very nice day. The temperature will be 44 degrees. On Friday, a slight chance of rain, partly sunny with a high about 50 degrees. For Saturday, mostly cloudy, but a couple of sunbursts with a high about 61 degrees. For the weather update, I am David Roxborough for KDJW AM 1040. Well, we thank you very much for that weather update, sir. You can check him out on Facebook and Twitter. Well, I'm not so sure, David. Of course not. Well, without further ado, we have a little program called Philadelphia Food Fact.
And now it's time for the Philadelphia Food Fact with Tom Barocroft. Thank you very much, folks. This is Tom Barocroft, and welcome to tonight's Philadelphia Food Fact. On tonight's program, we're talking to you about the tomato pie. The tomato pie is commonly regarded as unique to Italian-American populations. Unlike typical New York-style pizza, which is closely referred to Neapolitan pizza, tomato pie is derived from heavy Sicilian pizza, and as such can be found in predominantly Sicilian American communities. The basic recipe for tomato pie calls for a thick, porous, falchia-like dough covered with tomato sauce, more like pizza than a covered pie, then sprinkled with grated Romano cheese. Many bakeries and pizzerias have their own variation of this formula. It is not usually served straight out from the oven, but allowed to cool and then consumed at room temperature or reheated. That's right. Like Sicilian pizza, tomato pie is baked in a large aluminum pan and served in square slices. Tomato pie can be found throughout the Philadelphia metropolitan area, Providence, Rhode Island, and to a lesser extent in downstate New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, in and around especially Italian communities. Notable locations serving the dish are Trenton, New Jersey, Lowe's, Delaware, the Norristown, Pennsylvania area, and Utica, New York. And that is our report for tonight. I am Tom Barocroft.
Well, thank you very much, sir. And
Chuck Strongbacks. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing okay. It's so sad to hear about what's happening on tonight's program.
Yeah. We don't have a commercial break. Let's just get right on to the life and memory of Mr. Jeff Kaye. And I'm going to read this little script here. Martin Jeff Krimsky, known by the stage names Jefferson Kaye and Jeff Kaye, was an American radio, television, and film announcer. Among his credits were announcing gigs at WHIM and WRIB in Providence, Rhode Island, right now WPMZ and WSTL in Rhode Island, WBZ-TV AM in Boston, Massachusetts, WKBW and WBEN in Buffalo, New York, WPVI in Philadelphia, and NFL Films. As program director of WKBW, he produced the station's adaptation of The War of the Worlds. For his work on NFL Films, Jeff Kaye won several Sports Emmy Awards. Jeff Kaye died of cancer on November 16, 2012. He was 75 years old. You may best know him as the announcer for Channel 6 Action News on WPVI TV since 1972.
Man, Dave, that is very sad.
I know. We have a little commercial break on the Roundtable. We'll be right back with more after this. Don't go away. Remember, folks, you can always email us at wdjbphilly04@gmail.com after tonight's broadcast. The Roundtable will continue after this. Philadelphia, it's time to save a life. This is David Roxborough, your meteorologist for KDJW-AM. Smoking increases lung cancer by up to 50 or 65% among men and women. Secondhand smoke is dangerous too. Have a friend or a guidance counselor to consult you about not smoking. Call 1-800-QUIT-NOW or visit smokefreephilly.org today. Remember, Philadelphia, it's your only chance for survival if you can stop smoking. A special message from KDJW Radio. And now, back to the final conclusion of the Roundtable with David Washington, Tom Barocroft, Chuck Strongbacks, David Roxborough, and Chuck Davidson. Thank you, Charlie Martin. Thank you. Welcome back to the Roundtable. Before we close, we have some other sad news to report. This guy, he was a great pianist for the jazz era. His name is Mr. David Brubeck. He would have been 92 years old today. He had so many great hits back in the time. He did Take 5, Time Out, Pick Up Sticks, Blue Rondeau, A la Turk. And he also does a couple of television or film things. The soundtrack, like Mr. Broadway and a popular animation called This Is America, Charlie Brown. Dave Brubeck died of heart failure in Norwalk, Connecticut before his 92nd birthday. He was 91 years old. I can't believe that these two great icons passed away. I know, me too. Well, this concludes our Roundtable program tonight. I know we have a 15-minute program, but we must reduce it to 10 minutes. When you can go to bed or wake up the next morning. Well, we thank you once again, folks, for coming out to listen to us on the Roundtable. You can always simply email us at wdjbphilly04@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook, Channel 5 Philadelphia, KDJWTV, or on Twitter, you can follow us at DJWash5Philly. For Tom Barocroft, Chuck Strongbacks, David Roxborough, announcer Charlie Martin, and Chuck Davidson, I am founder and president David Wyerston of DJ Wash 5, bidding you and everybody a very Merry Christmas. We'll see you back on Sunday night's program at 10 o'clock or 10:15 if necessary. God bless you, and good night. The Roundtable is a DJ Wash 5 production. This is KDJW AM 1040, Philadelphia, PA.